My name is Jasbo the Balloon Artiste, and this is my easy-to-follow quick start balloon twisting course. We're going to get started here right away. So we are going to go ahead. I'm going to show you this balloon pump. This is the pump that I use all the time. I have used this exact same model for many years for professional work. It is quite durable, quite easy to use for younger people, and really just anybody who puts this in their hand should be able to use this fairly simply. And I'm going to go ahead and show you how to get started with that. So we're going to take a 260 balloon here in the industry, the balloon twisting industry. This is known as a 260. So if you're looking at replenishing supplies, but a lot of people think this tends to be the hardest part of the balloon twisting process, and that is getting air into the balloon. We're going to go ahead, pump that up, and as you can see, I'm going to leave, probably 3 or 4 inches of tail there on the end. That is also an industry secret for those of you wondering why balloon twisters do not pop so many balloons. It is because there's quite a bit of tail on those balloons for a lot of that pressure to kind of work its way down. So make sure that you are leaving 3 or 4 inches, some of that good tail on that balloon. Now we're going to go ahead and tie this one. And I guess this is the part that a lot of people find to be quite difficult. So there you go. You might need to get some help on that. Okay, I'm going to kind of soften up the balloon a little bit. And do that just kind of by squeezing. There we go. And now we're going to go ahead and we are going to do the very first move. And the good thing about it is this is really the move for almost this entire course. Okay, and this is really going to be the move that we are utilizing and isolating to make all of these balloon animals. So now what we're going to do is we're going to make sure this is the nose for all of these basic animals. And there we go. We've got that tail there. You've already seen that. And we're going to make sure the tail is pointing down. So go ahead and point that down towards the ground. We're going to reach up, grab them by the nose, fold it over, and this loop here, this folded loop, should be about, at this point, about the size of one of our hands. Okay, that's assuming, there we go. Everybody's hands is going to be a little bit different, and that's perfectly okay. We're going to make it about that size just to give you a good rule of thumb. There you go. We're going to be using about the size of our hands. And then about halfway up this folded loop, you can see we've got the folded loop about halfway up, halfway down. So right here in the middle, I'm going to reach up and I'm going to grab right there in the middle. And now this is very important. When we're making these twists, you have to make sure that you have balloon below and above any fingers, below and above these fingers here, and above and below this thumb here. All right, so as long as we have balloon on all sides, we're going to go ahead and give it a good squeeze. Do not get your nails in there. Don't dig those in. Give it a good squeeze. Reach up with your other hand. Crank it around 3 or 4 times. Okay. We do that a few times, and then, ta-da! It's going to stay. That is your very first twist. That is the loop twist, and we will be moving on to actually making a few balloon animals in the next video. Don't forget your professional quality balloon pump and 50 high-grade latex balloons available at upjasbo.com.